Hello. This is the current situation in my living room. We have an incubator full of duck eggs, medical-ish stuff for Punky, the call duck, who is still getting a bandaged foot every 2 to 3 days. New chicks and ducks, 2 days old, and last week's chicks that are about 8 or 9 days old. I've lost track. They're getting too big for that bin, but it is too cold outside, so I can't quite put them in the garage yet in the next step. So in the incubator, there are a lot of duck eggs. Those are slated to hatch about Tuesday or Wednesday of this week. And then in this brooder bin here, we have a little yellow duckling who was supposed to be a black copper marin, but isn't. Then we have 3 little black and yellow chicks who are black copper marin or maran. And then 2 ducklings. Hey, fuzzies. So there's, like, if you look at their beak, you can tell. This one over here. Woo, hello. Woo. This is April the duck. They were born on April 1st, so, well, I didn't want to call her, like, Fool or April Fool, so her name's April. I'm hoping it's a her, but we're not sure. You can't tell for a while. And then the second duck, which was actually the first duck hatched. This is Duckula, the vegetarian vampire duck from back in the day. They're super cute. It'll be fun to watch them grow. Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit about the chicks in here. These are not the same breed as the chicks that hatched last week, but if you just look at one, hey little one. So this chick is still very fuzzy and sweet. It has barely got any big feathers starting to show on its wing. A couple of feathers just starting to come in right there at the edge. Thank you for showing us. And then we'll compare that to the chicks that are 8 or 9 days old. You can see how quickly they grow. It's really wild. Okay, in this brooder, we have our white leghorn chicks, which are yellow, and they have really started to feather. And they have also started to get very kind of wild. They act very, I don't know how to describe it, squirrely. Like they jump on each other, they run around, they get the zoomies. However, it's still too cold in the evenings for them to be at the next stage, which is in my garage in a larger pen that I sort of build with chicken wire and a kiddie pool. No water, just hay at the bottom in the kiddie pool with chicken wire around it. And they can have more room to run around. But the weather has been rainy and icky and cold. It's just not appropriate for them yet. So I'm hoping that they're fine in here for a little while. But they're definitely very energetic now, and they do need more space. So I'm thinking about that. I'm just not quite ready to do that yet. I fear that they would catch a chill, and that would kill them. And that would be really sad. So they can be a little bit cramped for a couple more days. Hi, leghorn chickies. So if I stick my hand in there, they'll probably go a little crazy. Hi. Oh, they were much more calm than I expected. So, for example, if you look at this chick's feathers, in comparison to the chicks who are 2 days old, this chick is about 9 days old. That's a lot of growth for 1 week's difference. Hello, sweetie. All right. Until we see you again. Good night from the chicks and the ducks.